catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Hassel, lots, talk to me. Yeah, welcome everybody to another edition of Hassel's Review with your boy Hassel. So, I got a good old-fashioned toy unboxing for you fellas today. I got my Dr. King Schultz dentistry shirt on. Cool points. To anybody drop a comment below, let me know what that's from or what that references is, because sometimes we just gotta fuck with our eye holes, people. So, that being said, I got an unboxing. I got a lot of shit in this week from Big Bad Toy Store, but I got Agent Venom on a retro card. I got Kaine, which I'm most excited about. And because I had to make room on my wall for my MOC Kaine to go on up, I had to bring something down because I'm at that point where if it goes up, something's got to come down. So, with that being said, apologies. I am combating a sinus infection. It's that time of year, folks. So, with that being said, something had to come down. So, the Rose come off the wall. He was kind of one I just picked up on a whim. At the Ollie's anyways. I really don't know why I put him on the wall. Other than the fact he was retro, and I was like, you know what? Why not? So I throw him up. But I had a retro Kaine that had to go up, and I had retro Spider-Man Unlimited, which is also on the wall and looks amazing, people. My retro wall is great. So with that being said, we're going to do some unboxings. We're going to open these guys right here, and let's dive into it. Let's get into the old meat and taters of this whole thing, and let's see what we got, people. All right, everybody. To kick things off, I'm going to show off two older retro Spider-Man. Well, they're not really retro carded, but they're just old. Agent Venom and Agent Anti-Venom on the Marvel Legends cards. So these were our first offerings into those right there. So before we dive into today's retro offering, I was like, you know what? Why not show them off a little bit? While we're at it, I'll give you a little quick POV. Yeah. Just a little something I like to do around here. But let's dive in, guys. So, since I showed off Agent Venom first, let's get with old Agent Venom on the card. Pretty solid. I like the card. It's good. Now this one is the only one that did not come on the animated styling. So as you can see, we got the animated styling on this right here. We got the updated Spider-Man look on this right here. As you can see, for some of these guys there, they did the same thing. But oh yeah, finally cleaned my desk off. Don't mind the bottle of water. All right, guys. So, let's get Kaine out of the way. So, let's dive into Agent Venom first. So, good box off art. This is a pretty solid looking figure. I really hated to open him, but I was like, look, you know what? Do I really need another one on the wall like that? No, I do not. I want to open it. Plus, it's got a pretty cool flash head that I'm making reuse as a Ben Riley head. But you see what you get on the back. I always like this old retro vibe. You get to that right there. And then you got your little card up here with muchos different languages. But when Flash Thompson bonds with the alien parasite suit, he is granted spider-like powers as Agent Venom. So let's see what Agent Venom's all about here, people. And I'm going to take the lazy way. I am going to X-Acto knife this son bitch. So. We got our card out of the way. And there we go. Pretty solid. Let's see. We got a pretty sweet gun here. I'm gonna be honest, Hasbro, your Marvel Legends weapons, you need to consult the Joe team. Those are okay. Now I do notice
This looks so strangely. Let's see how close it is. It may just be happenstance. Okay, they're a little different. Okay, so we got a little pistol here, more like a laser pistol of sorts. So we got some hands. So he comes with 2 sets of hands. You get gripping hands, you get your kung fu grips, and then your closed fisters, so to speak. So I guess technically with the set of hands is in the body, you get 3 hands. So, okay. I do like the little clawed hands. I will say, pretty nice. And they're just small enough you could actually use them on maybe a symbiote Spider-Man. So, okay. Pretty good. Head looks good. I like the stubbliness there. Good definition. Let's okay. So one gun will definitely have to not a bad head there. Kind of heroic. I don't know. Could this be a Steve Rogers head, maybe? I don't know if I can get by with that as a Ben Riley. There we go. We got the pop. There we go. Agent Venom, people. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. Fucking with my holes. So, I'm a lefty, so Agent Venom is going to be a lefty. Yeah, there we go. So, got some double jointed elbows. That's nice. So, how about that? Not bad. Not bad, Hasbro. Kudos. Just move him off to the side for right now. AJ Venom's pretty solid. I give him 4.5 out of 5 hassles. I like the raised spider. It's not just, painted on, which is always good. I hate when you get the just painted on effect. So that's pretty sweet there. Pretty sweet. So the water for the working man, because it's been a long day. So now let's move into Kaine here. So this was without a doubt one of my favorites growing up. When the Clone Saga come out, I love this concept. This version of Peter Benjamin Parker, the imperfect clone. Kaine Mark 1, so to speak. Just great. I loved it. I never thought we'd get this figure itself, especially in a Marvel Legends form. So I'm pretty happy with that. As the first of Jackal's attempts to clone Peter Parker, Kaine was left with conflicted feelings towards both his maker and Spider-Man. Then you got good box art. I'm glad I got 2 of these, and I will say that was a struggle too. Like sometimes when you get 2, you want to open the one that's in the worst shape, right? Kudos to Big Bad Toy Store. I will give them credit this go around because both of these arrived in great condition. I did not have the problems I have had with some in the past, because typically when you get these guys, this bubble here is like really, really scuffed up, and you'll get like a bent ear or something like that. I didn't get that with these. Pretty solid. I actually got out with bubble damage just there. So, man, I almost hate that. So there we go. We got Kaine. He only comes with one extra set of hands. He doesn't come with a bunch of accessories. But he does have a pretty cool cape. And, I mean, he's an oversized figure, so. And when I say oversized, let's don't be literal, folks. No, he's not Kingpin or Venom, but he is bigger than your average. Kind of like me. He is what she said. So he comes with closed fist. Wow. Really great. The blues highlight really good on the camera here. The purple cape, tighter looking, looks great. I do wish they'd kind of accented this with some black, some dark colors. And if I was a better customizer, I would definitely do that. Like go back into some of these spots here. You know, or the hair. That is the one thing. The hair is a little flat. I wish it was a little darker. Not only a little darker, but tones, so to speak. We're going to swap his hands out because I feel like Kaine, he's a tormented person. Plus, Kaine done the mark of Kaine. This version of Kaine put his hand on people and burnt them. He had some powers that the other Spider-Man did not. Pretty good articulation there. Excuse me. Pretty solid. I am digging that right there. Not so much the falling over action. His joints are pretty solid. So he only comes with the fingers. But let's see what we're working here with here. So he's not massive against the Spider-Man, his brothers. He's actually not a lot bigger. So as you can tell, Kaine is bigger. This Scarlet Spider Kaine is bigger. But, okay. Pretty consistent Hasbro, even though this is from a much earlier line. Pretty consistent. I mean, yes, he's beefier here, and he's meant to be beefier here. He was a little more in scale when he come back lean-wise. But, I mean, you got the clone socket right here, people. I can't wait to kind of tool around with these guys. So, that being said, let's open our final bonus figure, the Rose. So those of you that may or may not know, this is the Kingpin's son. Like I said, this was really just a figure I picked up in the Ollie's for like $7. Richard Fisk, son of the Kingpin, becomes the adversary of both his father and Spider-Man when he returns to New York as a crime boss known as the Rose. Every rose has its thorn. You would think as much as I'm coughing I would be doing stupid shit like singing right now. But hey, I'm a fucking idiot. So I do apologize for all the coughing, people. I know that is not what you tune in to fucking watch or listen to because it annoys the shit out of me when people do it. So, not a bad looking figure. You got your Rose here, obviously. Soft goods. So he's got two sets of hands. You got your fist, de facto fist here, and then you got your pistol grippers. Now, he's got a closed grip there. And this one here is just a finger. So I'm wondering if that's just your Rose hand there. He has some pretty sweet guns here now. These are actually pretty cool. He's got a long clip on one and a short clip on the other, so that's pretty nifty. I didn't pick up on that when I bought him, honestly. I love the fact that this is very RoboCop looking. Like, this looks like the RoboCop gun. I'm digging that. I wonder, the clip does not come out, people. Hasbro, You need to consult your Joe team. I'll be honest, that's a little bit of a letdown. So, Rose is pretty solid here. He's got this long, very 90s jacket. The mask is cool. Good articulation. The neck has detailing. I like that. So let's see what we're working with here, people. Let's give the old Rose his proper hands. So we're gonna go with the long clip. I mean, hell, if you're gonna blast somebody, you're gonna blast a fool. Come at him with them things, you know. And let's put this old Rose in this hand. Or can we? Yeah, it just kind of fits there. It's kind of a yeah. So you got double jointed elbows. So how about that? Pretty solid. I mean, he looks like he'd be more of a Batman, the animated series villain. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He's no Kaine. I would give that, other than the fact that he doesn't have a holster for the second gun. He doesn't have a fist for the second gun, because you're not fitting it in that hand there. I'm going to give the Rose a solid 4 out of 5 hassles. Like I said, Agent Venom, he is a 4.5. And Kaine, I'm giving him a perfect 5. Just because I am nostalgic up right now. I'm loving this guy. Huge fan. Yeah. So we're going to give Kaine there a solid 5. 5 out of 5 hassles, 4.5, and 4. So there we go. So now let's tune over back to my beautimous face.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I apologize once again for all the coughing. It has been a tumultuous 2 weeks of fucking just drainage and coughing and hacking. I couldn't even speak half of last week, which is why I don't have content up for last week. I apologize again. I know it was in your ear, so fuck me. I'm sorry. There you go. We got the retro wave there unboxed. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you like them? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did you pick up any of them? Did you stay MOC? Did you get them for looseness only? What are your collecting habits today? Monster kind of tackles this on his show Impressions on Stay Weird Network. Don't forget the shameless plug there. But he tackles this sort of things because he is kind of shifting his collecting habits away from MOC and loose to mostly loose. He wants to enjoy them. He wants to let them breathe a little more now, which is crazy because if you knew this man when we were younger, I'd have never thunk it. He literally has a storage building here in Georgia and resides in Ohio that has figures in it, but that's another story. So he's kind of shifted his collecting habits to that, and I get it. I mean, it's really hard to do MOC and loose, and the figures are getting to a point now where, I mean, we're steadily seeing price increases. Marvel Legends for the longest time were $24.99. Now they're jumped up to $27. Joe's the same way, or like $27. Or maybe Legends have jumped to $29 and Joe's are $27. Either way, we've seen a $2 to $3 increase on pretty much all our figures now. I'm sure Mattel's going to fall suit at some point and up their elites and their ultimates, which all I really get from Mattel is I get a handful of the He-Man stuff occasionally, the Masterverse. I like those, and I do get mostly the Attitude Era to the old school 80s, 90s WCW, WWF. I buy those ultimates. I buy very few current figures. The Cody Rhodes I got right here that just peeked at my desk earlier. That is literally him and a CM Punk. The return behind me, and I have a CM Punk that's from his Nexus run. That's the most current day figures I have. Everything else is essentially old school as fuck. I got a handful of AEWs around here. And I don't know. I'm to the point to where I may start. There's may be some giveaways moving forward. If you guys want are into AEW figures, let me know. They're jowl wearers. I like the way they look. I don't have room for them on my wall anymore. And I'm kind of frankly disgusted with AEW. I love wrestling. I used to look really forward to Wednesdays when Dynamite would come on, but after that, just abortion of a match they had this past week. I'm just kind of at the point where their storylines, it's repetitive. I don't care that they can't fill an arena. Just put good quality matches and stories together, and I'm not doing either. So I don't know. If you guys want some AEW figures, let me know. Drop some comments below. We might do some giveaways with those. So we're getting dangerously close to 800 subscribers here on the Nerdy Man Room Show. We got. I may put some over on Stay Word Network for the card subject to change. My other show on Stay Word Network, where we tackle the what ifs of professional wrestling, or I do, anyways. Monster does impressions. I do card subject to change. And while you're there, don't forget our boy Big Rob of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food, as well as our sponsor, The Zone Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tifton, Georgia. Hit them up for all your nerdy needs where they support unity through community. Fandoms unite. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Drop some comments, like, share, subscribe, spread the word. Like I said, we're close, people. Dangerous to 800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that, and let's help push us over the edge. I want to hit 1,000 before 2025 is over. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. So let's see what we can do, people. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I can promise you, we'll have a major giveaway. With that being said, peace.
Blimey, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply in the ring.